Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Random Thoughts Podcast. I'm your host, Tall the Giant. Let's just dive right into today's topics. All right, who likes pets? I like pets. Everybody likes pets, I think. Most people are allergic to pets, so fuck you, motherfucks. Sorry about that. But you know what? I have cats, and we just got kittens also. So they're jumping all around the house, acting crazy, playing with each other and whatnot. But it got me thinking, do cats lick us because they want to know how we taste? Like, when we die, it's said that if our body isn't found and we have like a cat in our house, they will start to eat us because they need food. So are cats licking us because they want to know how we taste before we die? Or is it because they love us and they show their affection by licking us? Like licking our fingers, or giving us little kisses or whatever? I mean, I don't know who to believe. I don't know what to trust. Are my cats out to get me? Are they looking at me like, this guy looks good with some A1 sauce on the side? When he's dead. I'm not dying anytime soon, I hope. But these cats, they look at me, and they start licking you. And you think, you're going to be dinner soon to them. You don't want to be dinner. You want them to love you. You feed them, and, you take care of them. And then all they look at you is just, something for, dessert. They look at you like, ooh, this guy might taste good on a stick. With some roasted vegetables, It doesn't make sense. Cats don't eat roasted vegetables. See, it doesn't make sense. I don't know, man. I feel like pets, they're hungry. They're always hungry, and they like to, take a little sample of human just licking them. That's the sample before they get the chow down. Once we're dead, it's all game. It's all game for them. They can start tearing us apart limb by limb and eat us. And I don't want that to happen. I really hope my cats don't eat me. I wonder what cat tastes like also. They say in China they almost eat every animal. Like, I don't know if that's true or not. But if they eat cat, I'm curious to know, what does cat taste like? Is cat better than chicken? Or is the chicken just way better than cat? Is there fried cat, grilled cat, filet min cat? I'm just curious. I don't know if I would feel happy about eating a cat, but I am interested that you can eat pets, dogs, cats, whatever, hamsters in some countries. But I just want to know, how's it taste? Just how does it taste? I'm getting off track. I think cats are out to get us. That's what, and they're licking us because they wanna know how we taste, so that when we die, they're ready to eat us without any problems. So beware, cats are not our friends. Now, here's a good question: why is picking your nose gross, but not your ears? So, you're a kid and whatever, you pick your nose when you're a kid, and it's natural, you do gross shit when you're a kid. But then when you get older, you don't really pick your nose out in public specifically. Like, if you're going to pick your nose, you do it in private. You go into the bathroom, you do it in your room with the door closed. You do it while you're driving really fast on the highway so nobody can see you. You pick your nose. But when it comes to the ears, you can do that anywhere you want. And you can go on the train and pick your ears and get all that bundle of earwax out of your ears. And it's all yellow and gooey and smelly. But aren't boogers the same? But they're just greeny, smelly, and icky. It's the same thing, but nobody complains. Nobody has a problem if you go pick your ears. I guess it's natural. It's more natural picking your ears than picking your nose. You still get gunk. Our body produces a lot of gunk. A lot of gunk from our asshole, from our nose, from our ears. Every orifice we have produces like a different color of gunk. And it's gross. I don't know why our body works like that. It's just I don't know. And they say that eating your boogers, by the way, is. I read an article about eating your boogies, and some doctors said that boogers actually improve the immune system, which is very interesting. And I believe it. I mean, I remember in science class, this was a long time ago, so if I may not be correct on this fact, but your poop has bad bacteria and good bacteria, and you can use that good bacteria to help your immune system or whatever your defenses in your body. But it's still poop. You're not going to eat that, But your boogers, though they are gross and all, you can eat that, and they actually can boost your immune system. Because science, I don't know. I'm not really sure on how they figured that out. But, start eating your boogies and see if you'll get a fever anytime soon. Because, I don't know. Is it true? I'm not going to say if I eat my boogers. I'm not going to say that. I bet some people, when they were kids, they ate their boogers. And, they just didn't grow out of it. But, you do that in private. Again, picking your ears is also gross. So I don't know why people are like, oh, you can't pick your nose in front of me, but your ears. Yeah, that's fine. Your ears. Go for it. Doesn't make sense. It's weird. Your ears are also gross. Yeah, you know what? I'd prefer to see a boogie on your finger than a ball of earwax. That's just gross. I don't know. We live in different times, man. Okay, what bugs are good for our ecosystem? I can name at least maybe two bugs that might be good. So, spiders aren't bugs, but come on. They should be. I don't know why we limited bugs to just having 6 legs. Spiders are technically bugs, but they help kill other bugs. They eat them, so thank God for that, so they can take care of the fucking bugs and we don't have to fucking take care of. And then we have bees, who are very helpful in making honey. Thank God for bees, although if you get stung by a bee, that's not going to be it's not going to be a pretty sight. And I guess flies are okay, but only to the degree where they would eat decomposed bodies. And I don't know. Worms are actually very useful, very helpful. Worms are very good. They're okay. There are a few good bugs. There are a few good bugs that help our ecosystem. But I don't know why ants, I don't see ants or mosquitoes helping our ecosystem. I don't think they're helping. Ants always come and try to steal your food. Those thieves, those fucking thieves, and they're everywhere. You kill one, and then there's another one around the corner. Then you kill that, and then, look behind you, 2 more. You kill those, and you don't see them for the rest of the day. And then tomorrow, there's 5 more ants. They come out of nowhere. I don't know where these ants are coming from. It sucks. And don't get me started on the mosquitoes. Do not get me started on mosquitoes suck. Mosquitoes just suck. Saitama from One Punch Man said it, and I have to agree with him. Mosquitoes suck. Can't stand them. They're not good for anything. They just come during the summertime, and then they just suck the blood out of you, your arms, legs, your back. I don't know there's some places on your body. I have no idea how mosquitoes got there. I have no idea how they were able to touch you right there, and they just suck the blood right out of you, and it sucks, and they're just full of blood, and then you pop it, and it's just blood all over your hand, and also the mosquito body parts all over your hand. It's just gross. They're terrible, vile creatures. I can't stand them. The only thing they're good for is being bait for spiders, is being food for the spiders, or whatever creatures eat mosquitoes. But they're gross. I wish we lived in a world that there were no mosquitoes. They're just terrible fucking creatures. Oh, and don't get me started on cockroaches. Cockroaches are just evil. They are just evil. Evil creatures. I can't stand. They're gross. They're fugly. They're terrible. I'm telling you, the bigger they get are in the South. If you go to the South, I remember my Spanish teacher said that in the DR, in the Dominican Republic, they're very gross. Those cockroaches. Very, very gross. and I'm too scared. I'm too scared to see him. I've been to the South a few times, and I've seen those cockroaches, and I'm telling you, man, warm weather increases the size, increases the bulk of a cockroach. I do not want to see those motherfuckers. They are useless. Ants, mosquitoes, cockroaches, top 3 bugs I can't stand. They're gross. I hope they all just disappear. They won't, because there are billions of them, more than billions, everywhere in the world, but they're disgusting. And I hope, oh my God, is that an ant on me? No. Sorry. I was talking about ants, and I thought one crawled up on me. I'm good. But I can't stand those bugs. Just can't stand them. Let's kill them. Oh my God. So I was looking at my YouTube, not the comments because I'm going to avoid them, but I was looking at how many subscriptions do I have, and how many should I keep, and how many should I unsubscribe to? Because sometimes you can have too many subscriptions, and you could subscribe to a channel, and then, a year from then, you're not satisfied for what they're putting out, and then you unsubscribe because you lost interest. And so I had to unsubscribe from a few channels I used to follow. And, I feel bad every time I unsubscribe from a channel because I know, they're trying hard to gain subscribers. Personally, I'm trying, I'm not trying really hard, but I just want to do something I like. I want to do something that I have a fun time doing. And if I lose subscribers, I lose subscribers. And if I gain, I gain. This is, just something I want to do. And, I can't fight it. I can't fight what happens. But, Sarah, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. But hey, if you like the content, keep listening. Anyway, I look at my subscriptions and I just see, wow, I have a lot of channels that, I subscribed to when I was in freshman of high school, and now I'm graduating from college right now. And I don't really have like the same care for that channel that I used to. I'm still subscribed to Game Grumps, so don't worry, I like the Game Grumps still. But I am subscribed to a few channels that I really do like Dead Meat. You should totally subscribe to them. Or, who else? Oh, Angry Video Game Nerd, really like that guy. Did You Know Gaming? Stuff that in the gaming community that we might all be subscribed to, And Game Theory, of course, and Film Theory. Those are really good channels. But then there's some channels that I was subscribed to, like Watch Mojo and Looper and stuff that, like, I had to, unsubscribe because, first off, Looper all the time puts out a new video about, like, oh, you missed this Avengers scene that everybody didn't remember or recognize. And you're like, I knew that. I saw that scene. I knew exactly what was going on in that scene. Don't tell me I had no idea. And then the next, the spoilers for the Spider-Man trailer. I knew it. I saw the Spider-Man trailer. I know what you're pointing out. It's not hard. Oh, you if you blinked, you probably missed this scene from Game of Thrones. No, I've seen it. I didn't miss it. The only thing I missed from Game of Thrones was that Star Cup, was that Starbucks coffee cup. But, like, whatever. Who cares? I don't need Looper to tell me, ooh, I missed it, because I saw it on fucking, the memes. Saw it on Facebook about it. I don't need to go on Looper to watch a 3-minute video about the Starbucks coffee on, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm just saying, I had too many subscribers, and, it's like, when you have too many Facebook friends and you haven't even talked to, like, more than half, and you just unfriend them so you can, like, be friends with the people that you know, instead of just, like, bots that you've never met before. You're just kind of, like, refreshing your history. Last but not least, this is gonna be hard to say. So, what's everybody's favorite fruit? What are people's favorite fruits? I can tell you my favorite fruit is probably an apple or grapes. Just simple fruits. I like those. Strawberries are good. Oh, I love the sweet cherries. Those are really good. I have a few fruits I like, But there's one fruit that I can't stand. Because every time I have a piece, and they're supposed to be really good fruit, but every time I have a piece, it just tastes like shit, and that's watermelon. That is watermelon. It's the summertime, guys, and the watermelon's supposed to be really good, but I never have good watermelon. My watermelon is just too dry or too watery. It's never sweet. And you want the sweet watermelon, but you don't want the too sweet. You need a balance of sweet and water. Because if you get and you want it, and you want a watermelon that isn't too soft and isn't too crumbly. See, watermelon it's a very difficult fruit because it really needs to be perfect for it to be really good. And as far as I know, I haven't, maybe like 3 times in my life I've had really good watermelon. But that was just 3 times in my long life I've lived, and that's not enough. So watermelon to me is pretty bad, unless we're talking about froyo or is there ice cream watermelon? I don't know. But watermelon isn't my go-to fruit. I don't think watermelon's that good. And I know in the summertime, watermelon's supposed to be really ripe and it's really fresh, and it sells quite a lot during the summertime. But I just don't think watermelon is that good of a fruit. So I'm sorry, guys, if I upset you guys. I'm sorry about that. But hey, watermelon is just gross. Eat an apple. Eat a banana. Bananas are so good. I love bananas. But I don't eat fruit that much. I need to eat fruit more. You know what's a weird fruit? A pear. They just taste weird. I don't know. That was something in my mind. Maybe I'll do an episode about pears. It's talking about how weird they taste and just go into full detail. But you know what? That was the end of the podcast today, and I'm so happy you guys were able to listen. We're probably going to be, I am probably going to be posting these podcasts every Monday and Thursday. So until then, I'll see you next time. Enjoy.